127. I literally could have did like 120. And I've never really been good at riding street bikes, I'm not gonna lie. I've had so many street bikes. I've had more street bikes than most people have had bicycles, but like I just never really kept them long enough. I never really liked street bikes, I'm not gonna lie. I was always I started out with a four-wheeler, but like I always, you know, four-wheelers are pretty lame, but like I always liked dirt bikes, you know. Sorry, I haven't eaten today and I woke up early, yeah, so I'm gonna be all over the place. But like this thing is so comfortable. Like my freaking, the rear sets, which are the pegs, they're not that far up. It's just super comfortable, bro. It's just nice. I grew up down this road. Used to ride four-wheelers in that ditch right there. There's still trails. That's from mowing the grass though. There's a little cut through right here, straight off a little road that goes back into the freaking, we call it the HUD PUDs. It's section 8. I grew up going there. A lot of my friends lived there. Ooh, I wonder who paved this. Ooh, that joint was good. Impressed. I wonder who paved this. It looks pretty good. You know, whatever work you do, you always look at other people that do the same work and you always judge their work. That was good. That was acceptable. I'm sure I could have seen some problems if I stopped and looked, but I mean, some of our stuff's been looking pretty rough lately. I'm a foreman now. I make good money. I already make good money, but now I make even better money. And so a lot of like the actual look of it is, yeah, it's in my control, but you're only as good as your guys. So it's like if they mess up, I mess up. So yeah, I can fix their problems, but there's only so much I can do. But yeah, it's bittersweet. This video, it's not even really talking about this topic's bittersweet. Okay, not this fucking video, but sold the, let's clean the broken gas cup. Sold the DRZ. Yeah, I know, I said I liked it so much. The thing is, why have all these bikes if I don't even really ride them? You know, like, got my four-wheeler, don't ride it. Picked up another couple four-wheelers to fix up and sell, but I'm not gonna ride those. But then, like, why even have all these bikes if I'm not gonna ride them? You know? Let us go. Yeah, I'm going. The last time I rode the DRZ was probably the last video I made on it, but I made a video before this video that should already, I'm going to post that video first probably, and it's literally, I'm not even talking in the video, it's just going around the, well, you probably could, it don't matter. Anyways, yeah, I sold it for $3,400. I bought a brand new solid bike, you know. Freaking, of course, it didn't want me to sell it. Like, I pulled it out my shed. The back tire was a little low, the front tire was a little low. That happens from sitting. And then the battery, like, I just started it up. It's a newer battery. Like, I just started up like 2 months ago. A fresh battery should last easy 2 months of sitting. You know, you're supposed to have a battery maintainer. I don't maintain any of my batteries. I don't care. But yeah, like, so I freaking, the guy got there and I had to freaking jump start it off my work truck. But it was a kid, he really didn't care. You know, he wanted to get a dirt bike to ride with his buddies, but it's like, it was a dirt bike that's street legal, so it's a win-win. He's able to ride to the spot, so it's like, that's good, you know. Fresh grips, fresh tires, fresh oil change, fresh filter, fresh chain and sprockets, like, that right there I obviously didn't make any money. I lost, you know, thousands of dollars selling it, but you know, it's one of those things that it just kept sitting and getting more crusty and crusty, like the little spots in the frame getting rust. Just sad to see. You know, it was my first new bike. I told myself I would never get rid of it, but I'm gonna be real. A DRZ has its own place. If you only have one bike, that's the bike, you know, depending on what you're riding. But if you're freaking staying off the highway and you have one bike and you're not going that far and you want to explore, a fucking DRZ is just amazing. Even any dual sport, but a DRZ is just such a really good bang for the buck. I think a CRF 300L nowadays is probably way better than a DRZ because it's like similar power, lighter, newer technology. Even like the newer DRZs, they're still going to be like the new DRZ 4S. It's still a DRZ 400, except it's got traction control, ABS, and all that mumbo jumbo. And so does the 300L, but the 300L I'm sure is a lot lighter than that 4SM. Anyways, I always find myself going this way. Oh, people actually back there chilling. That's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna stop off and freaking. Oh yeah, today's Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. I might post this video today. I might just post both of them. Say fuck it, but like, I don't know. Today is Easter. There's not that many people on the road. I don't have any family, so it's really happy Easter. I have no kids. I have no family, so it doesn't matter to me. Holidays are gloomy. I have a girlfriend, you know. I ain't gay. I ain't nothing wrong being gay, but I have a girlfriend. Been together with her for like 10 years. Probably gonna be getting married soon. You know, she don't know that, and she don't watch the video, so she won't know. We're supposed to be buying a house at the end of the year, and that's gonna be like 2 in 1. Buy a house and get married. But like, don't get married. So I've been with her 10 years and I haven't got married. You know why? Because like, it's a trap. What comes after girlfriend? Marriage. Okay. What comes after marriage? Divorce. Okay. See? So there's no point in rushing and getting married, you know. But yeah, I got these freaking 400EXs, bro. Like, okay, look, for example, I picked this. I'm not gonna say what I got them for, but I picked up this one. I picked up two 400EXs. A yellow one that was spray painted or like custom painted, whatever. I just stripped the paint off that. And a red one. Okay, the yellow one, the guy didn't know what was wrong with it. Wait, did I already talk about this? I think I already talked about this. Yo. Well, anyways, I already talked about this. So, anyways, they're both messed up. I got the yellow one going, okay? I got the yellow one running, no freaking smoke. It needed a top end, it needed a cam, needed a freaking time and chain guide, needed a tensioner, just needed, you know, a carb, needed a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I got it going, and I'll be selling that. Well, my one buddy wants to trade one of his boats, but I've never even had a boat, and I really don't even like the water that much. The water is cool, it's just, brother, I just don't go out in the water, you know. Obviously, this is beautiful weather. My best friend's got a boat, so if I got a boat, that'd be kind of cool. We could just be boating together, but I'd rather be in the water than on a boat. I mean, I don't know. I literally live right here, like freaking 10 minutes away from this, and I don't have a boat. This is the east coast. This is the west side of Florida. Like 30 minutes north of Tampa. It's called Aripeka. This is, you know, I go almost all my videos, I go here, and it's just awesome. It's like, it was like 80 something degrees out. What's the temp? Yeah, it was like 87, and then now it says it's 82 because I'm by the water and it feels even colder. It's just so nice. This bike is so nice. This thing's kind of cheesy. It says ride, sleep, repeat. I got it for free. This road rides like shit. These tires, like these are the Road 6s. They're good. These are good fucking tires. The long way. Yeah, my ass already hurts, I'm not gonna lie. These seats, I mean, I got, I don't know, it's 4,000 something miles. It should be broken in by now, but it's not. I need to do an oil change on this. The TISM is coming out today. I have an 8. Yeah, my ass hurts, and the seat's not broken in. You would think the seat would be broken in, but it's not. I want to get a better seat, but like all the seats that people make them, it's like this, a stock seat with like a freaking 2 millimeters, not even exaggerating, like 2 millimeters. That's probably on the high side of like padding on top of a stock seat, pretty much. It might be different, like foam overall, but they're just trash. Like someone needs to come up with a better seat for these MT-09s. They're expensive for what they are. Like you got the Corbin, and you got the Yamaha Comfort, and like you're better off just freaking making your own. But like I just try not to drive it this far or that far. This way, that way. Usually drop out a Segway. I do have a Segway. If anybody wants a Segway scooter, man, the TISM's really showing today. I got a Segway scooter. It's a 9-bot max. G30. I don't know. It's a 9-bot max. It's like an $800 something scooter. I sell that thing for like $200. I'm trying to get rid of stuff I just don't use, to be honest. So like an $800 scooter, I'll sell it for $200. I think the back tire, I think it needs a back tire. That's like $20. This scooter, that scooter will go 40 miles on one charge, bro. At like, I don't know, I think it's like 18 miles an hour. Something like that. That's good, bro. 40 miles, some people can freaking go to work and back on 40 miles. I can't, but whenever I would go, I got it because like whenever I go out of town for work, I'd bring it with me and I'd be able to just scoot around instead of bringing a bike. At least I can just bring a scooter and scoot around. Really cool. But yeah, like if somebody wants to freaking say not G30 Max, G30 Hybot Max, G30. I think that's it. I'm spacing. Look at the buggy. But yeah, I can smell it. If anyone wants that scooter, just let me know. But yeah, I also have that 400EX for sale. That's on Facebook. You guys probably not in Florida to freaking buy that, but like if you're a subscriber and you come and try to freaking buy that 4-wheeler from me, I'll sell it to you. Like I'm trying to sell it for $2 grand. I'll sell it to you for $1,500. Okay, it's a running and driving 400EX. No freaking smoke, no leaks. You know, obviously a bunch of fresh parts, new batteries, turnkey bike. Could use tires. Only thing it could use is tires. Tires, they hold. I'm not sure if they hold air. I aired them up. Bike was sitting for a long time, so it might need tires. Whatever. You still have a nice bike with brand new tires and all the whole shebang for under $2 grand. You know, new tires, helmet, gloves. You really get all that for like $2 grand. And you'll be able to start riding. It could be someone's first bike. I've had so many 400EXs I can't even count. That's why like I see them all messed up like on Facebook or somebody has them, and I buy them and I fix them. It's been a while since I've done it, but like I do asphalt, but I am a small engine mechanic, so it's like I've been working on small engines for what, 17 years now? Wait, like 15 years. Yeah, 15 years now. So it's not, I got a decent amount of knowledge, you know. I got a head guy that does all my heads, you know, the reseat a valve or remount a valve guide. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. It's just a bunch of just TISM talking, okay? And I could say that because I had an IEP plan in school, and I was physically retarded, so I can talk shit. And I'm fat right now, so I can talk shit about fat people, okay? That's only right. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I've just been yapping. I might cut the camera back on, whatever, but like I'm just gonna let it take a break for now.